This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Want to pull off the season's freshest trends? You just need the right shoes. That's where Designer Shoe Warehouse comes in. Loving wide-leg jeans? Pair them with sleek, low-profile sneakers. Obsessed with the sheer trend? Try it with mesh flats. Feeling boho? Comfy sandals nail the whole free-spirited thing. Find on-trend shoes from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at DSW.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know women are more likely than men to develop dry eyes, which may be due to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle or after menopause, and the use of oral contraceptives? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
The Fan.
KFAN and Sukup Manufacturing bring you Fan on the Farm. Starting May 19th, 9 to noon, we'll be taking your tractor talkbacks. Each day, one farmer will be chosen to receive a Sukup prize pack, including a Carhartt cooler and a Brewmate Growler canteen. Get the full details at KFAN.com/farm. Sukup Manufacturing Company, helping farmers feed and fuel the world.
Can I come over and watch?
Sure, Rosie. Actually, you can come on in the studio if you'd like.
I think he is.
Yeah, I know.
That was a funny spot, Holmes.
Thank you. I want to kiss you.
Let's see if you can make the news funny.
I can't do that.
No, he can't.
I can try, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, do punchlines after terrible stories.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
The St. Paul Saints opened up their series against the Iowa Cubs with a 6-4 win at Principal Park yesterday. The 21-15 Saints send Corey Lewis. Corey Lewis.
Come on, man.
To the mound against Iowa
name.
this afternoon. They'll be back at CHS Field soon. Check out saintsbaseball.com. Thank you for all you do. St. Paul Saints.
I definitely got the Corey Lewis once in a while when I was in trouble, right? That was
yeah.
That's, whenever you get the full name, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your wife ever do that to you?
No, but she calls me Lou, like 98% of the time.
Is she pissed at you when she does it?
No, I just think she hates the name Corey because most people do. So she just calls me Lou. And my dad gets very confused
I bet.
when she says that. No, he's 87, but same thing.
Man, I was going to say, he got much older quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
The weather's changing, guys. The weather's changing. And according to this, there's a chance of snow shower up north this weekend. So if you're up there and you're listening to us.
What?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, man. There's a chance. Northwestern Minnesota and parts of North Dakota could go from 100 degrees this week to below freezing this weekend. How about that?
That's a swing.
Love it. And by the way, severe storms could come in the form of 2 rounds on Thursday here in the Twin Cities. First could be leftovers from line of storms in South Dakota early Thursday morning. The second could be redevelopment in the afternoon across eastern parts of Minnesota into Wisconsin. So online for a marginal, even slight risk in the Twin Cities for a severe storm. It's all changing, guys. Y'all be careful out there, okay? Okay? Okay.
Yeah, we are. Get ready to go, baby.
Yeah, let's do it. An Isanti resident is having to bear with some unwanted guests. Clever. 5 bears recently showed up on cameras outside of an Isanti resident, Tammy Madsen's home. She told Fox 9 they've shown up for about 3 straight days, wandering around the property looking for, food in the garbage cans. Neighbors say the group had made visits in the past, but they normally don't cause any issues. But they'll eat you, so y'all have to be careful. You know how those bears are.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll eat you. They'll eat a guy.
You know how those bears are, Zacho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Zach, what's the biggest number of bears that your parents have ever seen on the ring cam?
Good point. Answer the question.
Yeah.
You're under oath.
Just the one.
Oh, Zachy.
Oh, poor Jay Cutler.
Oh.
Jay came over? Or is his
Caleb
name Jake
Williams.
Utler?
Oh.
Ooh. Crews are working to contain not 1, not 2, but 3 wildfires burning in northern Minnesota. The Camp House Road Brimson Fire,
Well, good. The snow will put it out.
which is the largest of the 3, has grown to over 12,000 acres. Goodness.
Jeez.
The Jenkins Creek Fire has grown to 6,500 acres, while the smallest of the 3 wildfires, 3 Lakes, has spread to 1,300 acres. Officials say rain on Thursday may ease that red flag condition, and residents are being reminded keep away from all areas impacted by the wildfires so firefighters can do their jobs. Be careful out there.
Think how heroic firefighters are. Think about what you just said.
Yeah.
They're trying to fight the wildfires. They're doing whatever they can.
Yeah.
We might get a lot of rain on Thursday. That might help.
Yeah. Might help.
Right?
Yeah.
A rainstorm might help.
More water, the better.
Sure.
When it comes to fire
That's
outing.
I've heard
Boy,
that.
you said a mouthful.
Yeah.
You should do meteorology. You're into this stuff, man.
Yeah,
man.
you should do fireology.
Fire.
By the way, if anybody's
Flameology.
asking, because I know somebody's thinking it, I do want to at some point dabble in arson, but these wildfires are not my fault.
Okay, good.
I just want to throw it out there.
I did read somewhere, I think, where somebody tossed a cig and started one of the fires. Did you guys read that?
It's that easy, man.
I know.
That's why Smokey Bear used to tell us not to do that.
Yeah, I know.
man.
Yeah. He said, you do look cool,
Right?
but just make sure you put out that nail before you throw it.
Yeah, that coffin nail.
That's
You
a
also
weird, commercial.
you also should have an ashtray in your car and just smoke. Put it out in the ashtray. Move on.
Your
with
breath
life.
smells like an ashtray.
Yeah, I'm sure it did at some point.
How
yeah.
about that? That's another thing. Kids today don't remember. Every car had a built-in ashtray.
Billions of them? They were
Yeah,
at
built-in
every-
ashtrays.
all over.
Oh, it was
grody.
just filled to the
Oh,
brim.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
gross.
I'm going to tell you right now, you get on a plane that's still got an ashtray, get off that sumbitch.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
It's landing upside down.
Man.
Well, every car had a cigarette lighter. That's what it was called.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They had a cigarette lighter and an ashtray, and it was
'Cause-
disgusting.
Nothing looks cooler than driving with the windows down, tunes blaring,
Yeah.
and just ripping a dart.
I've got a 1950 Cadillac with a Jack Daniels shaped cup holder.
Yeah, correct. That's the
It
best way
came
to
from the
do it.
factory.
Yeah.
Why is it square?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how the
it's for
fifth
the-
comes. That's right.
Man.
Let's see. Oh, I like this one. A new law will legalize human composting in Georgia,
Yum.
but they say you got to wait till the person's dead. It's the only caveat. Governor Brian Kemp signed a gross bill that will allow funeral homes.
Oh, what a weirdo. Sick.
Is there any chance this is what Marnie's doing in her backyard?
Composting dudes.
Yeah, she claims it's just
God,
to
what if
take a
she's a
pee.
serial killer?
God.
That's the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she composts dead bodies by her pool and
What
just
if I
claims
go
it's
in?
a toilet.
I'm going to go in her composting toilet and secretly deuce. And from the bottom of me,
Brilliant.
I'm going to hear, "No help here." I'm going to be like, I think that came from inside me. No, I'm in the composting toilet.
There's 5 of us.
My name's Meridian. I'm Marty's husband.
Slumdog Millionaire in there.
Exactly.
Oh, Brody.
Man, that scene is so gross.
That's a gross
So
scene, but what a
awful.
great scene.
Awful.
Great movie.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
God. Great film as well.
Thank you. The CEO of a Washington-based company called Recompose told Atlanta News First that the option allows people the choice to return to the earth when they die. More than a dozen other states have legalized human composting. It's kind of a good idea. I mean, they can do it with water these days too. Did you guys know that?
I do what? What do you mean? Do what with water?
Make it so they don't have to burn you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They can use water and takes you down to bones and then grind up the bones. It's pretty interesting, man.
I didn't know that.
Makes
didn't know
sense
that
though.
either.
Yeah, makes sense. I hope just make sure I'm dead first.
Yeah,
Please.
correct.
Zach standing over me with a water hose.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not dead. That noise was, by the way, that was Zach making the noise.
Oh,
Just
wow.
checking.
Jeez, Zach.
Two things at once, Zach. I'm impressed, but I'm not dead.
Okay, so you still want me to wait till you're dead?
Yeah, please.
That's how he checks to see if you're alive. Yep.
2 hoses, 1 Zach.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Everybody be cool. Authorities in Richmond, California remain perplexed over an issue where dozens of birds are exploding.
Oh, poor Larry. Damn it.
I've worked with you way too long.
Yes, you have. Well, don't say it like that.
No, he's
I think
right.
it's been great.
Stop feeding him Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, my God.
God, I wish that bird would explode.
Oh,
That would piss me off.
oh hey, buddy.
It's a mystery. I think that's how we all feel. Is it's inexplicable.
Sounded like a firecracker, and a black, I think it was a starling, just plummeted to the ground.
Super traumatic to see this.
Feel like a BB gun doesn't make firecracker noise.
And I can't fathom somebody could be that accurate all the time.
I know where the sound is coming from, and it's coming from up on the pole.
That particular wire does sizzle and arc at times.
We just want it solved, like at the end of the day.
Yeah, birds are dying.
Is Randy Jackson back at it again?
Anybody?
The pitcher.
Oh,
It was Randy Johnson.
Oh, Randy Johnson. Yeah.
The bass player from American Idol.
Yeah. You stumped us all with that one.
That's right. No, they're saying it's probably a power line problem where the birds are landing there and then it's exploding.
Oh, no.
Ah, yes. Oh, no. Don't land there. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Big bird, no.
Tweety. Oh, Paul Abdul, look out!
American Idol. Yes.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Randy Jackson. Jackson.
The Office spinoff series, The Paper, will premiere in September.
Man.
Original Office cast member Oscar Nunez will return for the series. Other cast members including Sabrina.
The Teenage Witch.
Yep. The
Carpenter?
show. No. Anyway,
I don't know about this, man.
the show will follow the staff and
Always
publisher of a
suspect.
historic Midwestern newspaper as they try to revive it. The exact premiere date for the Peacock series will be announced later, as will the cancellation date.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's just no way.
This isn't going to work.
Rarely do these work.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine it will, but I'll give it a shot.
Other than
It's already my favorite show.
Frasier,
I believe you.
what spinoffs have been super successful?
Joey.
Didn't that last a seat? Hawk, you love
Your
that
dad
show,
spun right off.
Oh,
Better Call Saul.
that's a
Better
good
Call
one.
Saul was a big one, yeah.
That's a good one.
Young Sheldon.
Yep.
God, great show, right?
Terrible
Hawk?
show, but it was
It's
successful.
a great show. They got another show coming out
terrible.
called Almost Dead Sheldon.
Oh,
Yeah,
about
Marnie's
a nursing
composting him.
Oh, my
wow, jeez.
I'm still down here.
Yeah. A zinga.
Georgie and Mandy's first marriage.
Hawk loves that show.
That's right.
Starring
I like that.
Montana
Yep.
Jordan.
Yep.
Montana Jordan.
Montana Jordan, sure. You know.
This is how we do it.
Great bit.
That's right.
This is just as close as he was with Randy Jackson. All right.
All right.
Hey, look, I said make the news funny. You made the news funny.
Thank you, Sam.
You did
I
it.
did
enjoyed
what
it.
I'm told.
Yeah, you did
I
it.
enjoyed it.
Sports, when we come back, Sauce can tell us about what's going on with basketballs and baseballs and hockey and whatnot. Carly should be here in a second or two. Then, I don't know, everybody that wants to gamble on golf should be here at 8. We're degenerate gamblers. It's a lot of fun. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Alleys and cars that I called home. A raindrink first kiss, name unknown. A city full of strangers who became friends. Long flight, late nights, I hope would never end.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hi, this is Javon, your Blinds.com design consultant.
Oh, wow. A real person.
Yep, I'm here to help with everything from selecting the perfect window treatments to...
Well, I've got a complicated project.
No problem. We make the complex simple. I can even help schedule a professional measure and install.
I didn't realize you did that.
We can also send you samples fast and free.
Wow. I mean, I always thought I needed a designer to come to my home, but scheduling's always a nightmare.
Not with Blinds.com. We're on your schedule. And there's no haggling, pressure, or hidden fees either.
I just might have to do more.
Whatever you need. How about you tell me what you had in mind?
Okay, then. So the first room we're looking at is for guests coming over, and I'm thinking of something...
Blinds.com has covered over 25 million windows, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shop Blinds.com now and get up to 50% off with minimum purchase. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Get this. Adults with financial literacy skills have 82% more wealth than those who don't. From swimming lessons to piano classes, us parents invest in so many things to enrich our kids' lives. But are we investing in their future financial success? With Greenlight, you can teach your kids financial literacy skills like earning, saving, and investing. And this investment costs less than that after-school treat. Start prioritizing their financial education and future today with a risk-free trial at greenlight.com/iHeart. Greenlight.com/iHeart.
In the heat of battle, your squad relies on you. Don't let them down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Dominate every match with next-level speed, seamless streaming, and performance that won't quit, so you can push your gameplay beyond performance with Intel Core Ultra processors. For the next era of gaming, upgrade to smooth, high-quality streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E and maximize game performance with enhanced overclocking. Win the tech search. Power up at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Farm Aid 40 is coming to Minneapolis. Join Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Dave Matthews, and more Saturday, September 20th at Huntington Bank Stadium. Celebrate 40 years of music, food, and family farming. Tickets go on sale May 16th. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Yeah, we were supposed to have the lady in from Farm Aid yesterday to talk to us, and she saw that my name was Chris, and she had just talked to Chris Carr, so she thought she was done. So she left. So we didn't get a chance to talk to her, but what a cool event.
I can't wait.
I know. Very, very cool.
Classic case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, classic case of Chris's.
It happens a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it happens.
But I love it. Let's go. Let's play some rock and roll.
Like Paris, you get confused with Mark Harmon all the time, right? From summer school.
The time. Constantly.
You really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Former sexiest man alive, right?
Yeah.
Mark Harmon.
I take it as a compliment.
Yep. Now he's a part of the Navy.
I get confused with Corey Feldman constantly.
You sure do. Yeah.
Basically based on our musical ability.
And your eyebrows.
Moves. Yep, and eyebrows.
Yep.
Yep.
And you have bronchitis.
I wish I was in Gremlins and Goonies.
I wish you were in a gremlin right now.
Yeah, Hawk has been.
Wait, the Kremlin or a gremlin?
You heard what I said.
Inside of a gremlin? Like the female one?
Like it ate you. But,
it ate me.
You do what you like.
Yeah, you do you, man.
If you want to, get up on it and go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't kink shame.
No.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
It's my kink.
Corey's thing.
Right now we got to do sports so we can kink shame later.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The Minnesota Timberwolves and Warriors will battle tonight in Game 5 at 8:30. Your Minnesota Timberwolves lead the series 3-1. They've won 3 straight after losing Game 1. Your Wolves are 11-point favorites and minus 520 on the money line to get the victory tonight.
Yeah, we still haven't played our best, and we're up 3-1. Not even necessarily sure we have to play our best to close this team out, but you better play your best if it's OKC or Denver.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Can't get away with some of the things we've gotten away with against the Lakers and Warriors.
Your C+ plus game will get you swept.
Yep, and we can't have Dante DiVincenzo being a liability. We can't have Rudy being absolutely worthless on offense.
No.
Can't have super inconsistent play out of the rest of the bench, even though Nickeil Alexander-Walker was awesome in the last game, in Game 4. But, man, we have not had consistency out of almost everybody. That includes Ant, right? Ant had unstoppable halves.
Yep.
Almost always following a half where he missed layups and was super frustrating. So we have not put a full game together yet, and they're still 7-2 in the postseason. They're going to move on. It's weird that it's going to be the third time we've made the Western Conference Finals, and it feels like we deserve it this time, as opposed to last year where it felt like, how can this be happening? This is the best. Now it's like, well, duh, of course.
Yeah.
We're supposed to beat the Lakers and the Warriors.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't matter if it's OKC or Denver. The Western Conference Finals is going to be a battle. But let's not look ahead. Let's close it out tonight. No more Game 6. No more Game 7. This is it.
Because as a lot of people pointed out yesterday on NBA Live on ESPN, the problem the Wolves had last year is that Denver game went 7 games, right? So they just looked worn out when they got to the Dallas series in the Western Conference Finals. Close it out now. Get a couple days off. Hope that the Denver Thunder series goes 7 games, and let's roll.
And even with the extra rest, obviously, the Wolves came out super slow in Game 1 against the Warriors, but I would clearly rather take the rust factor.
Correct.
And chance that they have a battle in 6 or 7 games. It's going to be at least 6 because the Thunder are up 3-2. But let's just wrap this thing up.
Perry, your Stars beat the Jets 3-1. They now lead that series 3-1, and they are now the DraftKings favorite to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they have. They're absolutely dominant. Mikko Rantanen's leading the playoffs in points. Lakeville's own Jake Ottinger has been outstanding. He was spectacular again last night. Made 2 or probably more than that, probably 4 or 5 absolute highlight film goals. With Miro Heiskanen coming back into the lineup, that is a terrifying team right now. But the one thing the Winnipeg Jets have for them is they have been a completely different team at home than they've been on the road. So it'll be an interesting game tomorrow night against them. But yeah, last night was a great game. Mikhail Granlund with a hat trick.
How about that?
Ottinger standing on his head. Yeah, Dallas sauce, woofda.
Yeah,
Dallas looks good. That Mikko Rantanen move just accelerated them to the top.
The Panthers have now won 2 straight. They've evened that series with the Maple Leafs 2-2. They play tonight at 6 o'clock.
Saw us on DraftKings before you answer that, Paris. Sorry. On DraftKings, the Stars are the favorite at plus 265. Then the Oilers and Hurricanes are second at plus 320. And the Panthers are fourth at plus 400.
Yeah.
So in the top 4, you have 2, I have 2, right? You have 1 and 4, I have 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I'm not offering. But if I offered to walk right now, would you let it roll or would you walk based on the current situation? What would you want to do? Walk or stay?
Can I ask my advisor?
Sure.
Stay.
Yeah, I'll stay.
You have that much faith in both Florida and Dallas, or just specifically Dallas?
Both. Both. Florida obviously coming off of the championship last year. They went to the finals the year before that. Bobrovsky's found his game again now in Florida. They're absolutely terrifying. And the aforementioned Dallas, obviously. And the other two, the other thing is about the other two is neither one of those two have won championships.
Help me out with this, because I don't have any information except for what I heard last night with Lou Nanny on Barrero's show. Brock Nelson is a name that gets thrown around a lot for the Minnesota Wild this offseason. Lou threw out Sam Bennett of the Florida Panthers and Matthew Nyes of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Well,
are those possible?
Well, yeah. The Toronto's always running into salary cap issues. They're, so with the right deal, possibly come along to steal him, that would be unbelievable, especially with his age. I would love that. He's absolutely come into his own as a true goal scorer in the NHL, and especially to do that in Toronto, where they're loaded up with high-end talent. To take one of those top 6 spots and run with it like he has is so incredible. Sam Bennett, I love the attitude, the agitation, the toughness that he would bring to our lineup. Not to mention the Stanley Cup ring, which is huge. When you get the championships in your locker room, it makes an enormous difference. So I like any and all those.
Sweet, man. The Pacers beat the Cavs 114-105 to send the 64-win Cavs home in a 4-1 series win for the Pacers. They will play the winner of the Knicks and Celtics, who play tonight in Boston at 6 p.m. New York leads 3-1.
And Boston is favored in the game, despite, of course, Jason Tatum
being out with the
rupturing his Achilles, so he's going to be out maybe as much as a year. So he is clearly missing the rest of the series. But look, it's still the champs. It's still Jaylen Brown. So the Celtics are something like 5-ish point favorites, despite being in huge trouble.
The Thunder are 1 win away from the Western Conference Finals after they beat Denver 112-105 to take a 3-2 series lead. The Joker had 44 points in the loss.
Kiss my ass!
The Twins will play a doubleheader today, starting at 11:05 and then 2:35 against the Orioles.
How does that work, by the way? That's a really tight window, right? That's a small window.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Between games.
They want to get it over with
Maybe.
as soon as possible.
Tight.
It's baseball. Because yesterday's game was rained out. Hogs Daddy, the NFL schedule comes out today at 7 o'clock.
Today's the day.
There's a lot of rumors floating around the internet, including that the Vikings will play the Chargers in L.A. Thursday night of Week 8. And they won't open with Detroit Week 1.
Oh, so that was a false rumor.
From what I've gathered, the Packers will play Detroit Week 1.
From what you've gathered.
Yes, sir.
You've gathered that. A couple of people on national television yesterday made some interesting points about the Vikings going back-to-back Dublin into London that, we didn't really dive into, but the more you think about it, this makes a lot of sense. Now, those are both road games, right? So the Vikings are not giving up a home game at US Bank Stadium, at the Steelers and at the Browns when they go to Dublin and London.
Yep.
I forget who it was on Around the Horn that said the Steelers travel pretty well, so they'll probably have a pretty big contingency in Dublin.
It was Eva Longoria.
Okay, so Eva Longoria, who's in the prep this morning.
Yep.
Eva Longoria said that the Steelers travel well, so that will be maybe a 50-50 proposition in Dublin. But there's no doubt the London game is going to feel like a Vikings home game.
Yes.
Because there will be way more Vikings fans than Cleveland Browns fans. We kind of saw that a couple years ago. Was it the Saints? The Vikings outnumbered the Saints.
Stadium of all time.
100%.
When
Tottenham.
Rosie pissed himself laughing at Louis Sean getting hurt.
But how about not only that, but so the Vikings getting over there too and already adjusting to the time. There's a lot of advantages in having that second game specifically be a, quote, road game.
Yeah.
More fans. We're acclimated to the time because we're already over there because we're in Dublin the weekend before. I don't know, man. That's truly stealing a home game.
Yeah.
That's like a bonus home game, even though you're in London.
Great. Yeah, I can't wait.
I love that.
I do too. I did find it interesting, though. I saw a thing this morning talking about the amount of miles that teams are traveling on road games and stuff, and how the Vikings were only like 5th. I'm like, how can that be possible?
Yeah.
We're going to Europe not once but twice.
I mean, what was the team last year that didn't leave? Wasn't there a team last year that didn't leave the East time zone?
Yeah, it was the Posies.
The Posies, yeah. Parker's team.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
it's not a very tough nickname, admittedly.
No, it's not.
Doesn't strike fear.
No, unless you're allergic, I guess.
Hey, Hawk.
Hi.
Do you know what is 99 days from today?
Your dad's due date?
He's pregnant at 75? Wow.
Never too late to start.
Miracle.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Okay. What else is 99 days away from today?
Good question.
Can I guess?
Yep.
You and Chris going to the Hall of Fame game.
No, that's sooner than that. That's
it's
under
definitely
80.
Sooner than that.
Yeah.
State Fair.
You are correct.
Oh, Lordy.
99 days from today.
Yeah, that's too soon.
I think we should do about 4 to 5 shows this year.
Yes.
As a power trip.
I think you guys should too.
No, if it's not all of us, it doesn't feel the same. 4 or 5 is probably a good
Trip
number.
to Ireland?
I think we do 1.
Agreed.
Me do one?
Agreed.
Yeah, 1.
1.
Me do 1.
Yep. One's enough.
Whatever.
What's the State Fair t-shirt going to be?
Settle down, Danzig.
That's a good bit. That would be fun.
That would be great.
I would take it.
I want that. I want that T-shirt.
Or what if it's just, we did that the Power Trip NBA Jam bit where it was the pictures of the 3 of us and it was like the stats and stuff. And that was one of the best selling shirts in the history of the Power Trip morning show, right?
Yeah.
And the fan, it sold like crazy. It was awesome.
Crazy.
What if we get a picture of the 3 of us and then right over the top of it, it just says, astonishing run for the 3 of us.
Oh, my God.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's pretty good.
Just a bit within a bit.
A bit within a bit.
Yeah.
T-shirts for
we
5
should roll
people.
out the Manny's receipt again.
Man, that one printed money.
Oh, so good. And Perry had to pay for one.
Didn't even get the shirt for free.
No, he paid for it.
Didn't even get the
He
shirt.
bought it.
That's a bit within a bit. Making Parrish pay for the shirt.
Yep.
All right. Vikings
double win.
news in a second. Everybody else should be here shortly because we're going to gamble on the old PGA Championship here at 8. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device. Since its invention, the TV has been just that, a TV. But what if it could be something more? Meet Samsung Vision AI. It makes your old favorites look picture perfect with AI upscaling for optimal clarity. Watching the game with a bilingual crowd? Your TV can translate English broadcast subtitles to Spanish live. Or maybe you're watching Samsung TV Plus and you're wondering who that actor is. Samsung Vision AI already knows and even recommends you more content to watch. With Samsung Vision AI, you get more from your TV than you ever thought possible. It starts to make you question, can you even call it a TV at all? Redefine what it means to watch TV with revolutionary AI-powered experiences with Samsung Vision AI. Visit Samsung.com to learn more. Vision AI features vary by model. Upscaling utilizes AI-based formulas, and results may vary based on source content. Translation accuracy not guaranteed. Click to search is on certain models only.
So you want to start a business? You might think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills, but listen to me when I say you don't. You just need GoDaddy Aero. I'm Walton Goggins, an actor, and I like the sound of starting my own business, Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses. But I couldn't do this on my own. GoDaddy Aero uses AI to create everything you need to grow a business. It'll make you a unique logo. It'll create a custom website. It'll write social posts for you and even set you up with a social media calendar. How cool is that? Well, listen to this. For a limited time, you can get Aero All Access for just $1 a week for 12 weeks. We're talking all the AI power of GoDaddy Aero plus a domain, e-commerce store, payments, professional email, a unified inbox, all for less money than I spend on deep tanning lotion while sunbathing off the Amalfi Coast. You know what that sounds like? A plan. Get started at GoDaddy.com. Terms apply.
Good morning, everybody. The prodigal son has returned. He's real tall, but he's still our son. Ladies and gentlemen.
I love the catch.
Mark Rosen is here. There he is. There he is.
Rosie!
Mark Rosen, Mark
Why did
Parrish,
you
Mark
catch it?
Parrish,
I
Mark
know,
Rosen.
Russ. I know he did, buddy.
Oh
Good to see you.
Rosie.
It's as if every single time. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, bud.
It's good to see everyone.
Good
I love
to see
all of you.
Except
Even
for-
Corey.
except for Corey. No.
No.
You take more heat not being on the
I
show
know.
than you did when you were on the show. We hammer you so much
Not
worse now.
we. Don't just say
Don't
we.
say we.
Don't
It's
just
just
say
you.
Hey,
Just
payback.
me?
Payback's
No,
a
it's me
biatch,
too.
and I'm
It
about
is.
to get you.
Get him.
Can't wait.
No, it's fun.
No, you got.
I
We
honestly,
got to get you back. We're hard on you now that you're gone.
I know. I get a kick out of it. I don't listen. I listen when I listen. Every time I
listen
turn on
either.
the radio, I hear it's as if I haven't left. But I have been asked recently at a couple different appearances, what's Corey Cove really like?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
And I said, well, let me try to explain it to you. And I said, well, you're in your mid-40s, right?
Sure, 45.
Yeah,
exactly
45.
mid-40s.
45. So I said, Corey is living the life of an 86-year-old in an assisted living mode every single day.
Couldn't agree more.
If you
That's
put the
exactly
pieces
right.
together, he wears the same clothes literally every single day.
I have 16 of this exact same
Right.
sweatshirt.
He eats nothing but bland food.
Can't get an erection.
You were jumping ahead of the shark here. You watch hours and hours of television and movies. Well, you have over the past.
Sure, for sure. Mostly in my 20s.
Encyclopedia worth of knowledge about meaningless TV shows.
I do love Wheel of Fortune right after dinner.
I do watch Wheel of Fortune too, so that's my guilty pleasure as well. You like cards. So again, assisted living, you like cards.
Yes.
You like board games.
Oh my gosh! I got to move into some kind of assisted living quickly.
And then
This sounds fun.
You don't like going outside.
No.
You, for the most part, you go to bed pretty early. I mean, there are nights where you stay up late and watching sports. But
I am really close on this one.
And you get up early in the morning, and you haven't put your teeth in the jar yet, as Common likes to say. But that's kind of your lifestyle. So I think. That's just who you are. But anyway, it's good to be back.
But think of how easy that transition is going to be. I think a lot of people, that's a culture shock. It's like, now I'm just sitting around staring at the same people playing cards every day, bored out of my mind. That's going to be awesome for me.
Well, I think you mentioned your dad's birthday's coming up, right?
No, he just had it on Sunday. Just turned 87.
Amazing.
87.
God bless him. Yeah. My father-in-law's not doing so well. He's 88. I think he's unfortunately he's got some health issues right now. But so it's a blessing. Get to be that age and enjoy it. I'm not quite there yet. I'm a little younger than Lawyer Lambert, but
Huck said in 99 days my dad's due with his first child.
Oh my God!
Right, Huck?
Yeah. Well, I'd like you to congratulate us.
Oh, it's good to see you guys.
Rosie, let's do Vikings news because I have a couple of Vikings related questions for you.
Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Truck Accessories Pro.
Well, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked you 2 minutes ago, and I'll just pretend I didn't ask you off the air.
Okay, all right.
Rosie, you going to Europe with the Vikings?
No, not this year, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately. We talked about it. Obviously, the Vikings are not, as you guys have talked about for quite a bit, they're the road team both games. So the Vikings as a company, a corporation, do not have the corporate obligations like they had, let's say, a year ago when we went to Tottenham and London. And my wife Karen was obviously immensely involved in a lot of the planning stages and having the sponsors go. And she's involved in all that stuff. So without that, it's just basically another game. Now, from a logistics standpoint, for the people who work on the staff, obviously the equipment managers and all the people behind the scenes. But as far as the corporate involvement, it's not nearly like it was because the Vikings have the marketing rights in England among, I think, one other team. So they're still going to have a presence there, and they're going to play in Tottenham, where the Vikings played a year ago as well. And we went a year ago and stayed an extra week and just had a fabulous time. So I would, if obviously it's not cheap. I mean, if you can afford to go and get an opportunity to go watch. Dublin, I have not been to. So you guys have.
It's outstanding.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about it. But
people are super nice.
Yeah, you guys have all been there. But the London experience is phenomenal. Tottenham is great. You guys know that, and enjoyed it even more last year and stayed an extra week and took it all in. So it's a rare opportunity. It's the first time, as we know, a team has played 2 straight weeks there, and you just laid it out. A huge advantage, I think, for the Vikings. I think that not just from a standpoint of staying away from the Steelers' home crowd, and then I guess potentially you could say the Cleveland home crowd, but the fact that they're going to have half the stadium will be Viking fans. They'll be immersed in the time zone, and they've been through it already, and they're not going to lose a home game. I mean, that's the benefit of having this. They're not taking anything away. A year ago, they lost the home game and against the Jets, and it's not fun for season ticket holders or anyone else, but that's just the lay of the land, the way things work in the NFL. So, no, I'm not. We are not going, but that's okay. I'll be like the rest of us, getting up at 8 something, and I'll probably do a pregame show that morning and kick off at 8:30. Then you can get on with the rest of your day. It's a beautiful fall day.
Hell yeah, man!
That's the beauty of it.
We might have something brewing.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris is going for sure because Chris goes with the team.
I have to. I don't want to. I have to.
He has to.
I love it. I love my job, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Lieber is going, but Lieber might fly back to do Twin Cities Live and stuff.
Hawk
so he
and
might
I
not.
were just talking
That's
about
insane.
that. That is his body's, and even as young as he still is, he's going to feel that.
He's going to need a rub down.
Yeah. Oh well.
Down boy.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting for him to have the game on Sunday. Fly back, do how many shows? I don't know.
Like 5 shows at Twin Cities Live and then come back.
He might fly out Saturday before the London game.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah, he'll be messed up.
That's the real deal. Hi, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Carly's here. Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, that's Mark Rosen.
Oh, I get a hug.
Oh, there's Kevin Gord.
Are they matching?
No.
I can't turn my headsets around.
Did you get a ticket?
Had a rough morning.
Hey!
It's a really great story.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Can't wait.
Uh-oh.
No.
Can't wait.
What's happened? I missed what?
Oh, no.
What? Oh no! What's going on?
Tickets and cars, not a good combination.
Oh no!
Laura Lambert.
But
Where's
schedule.
Lawyer
You
Lambert?
guys have talked a lot about the schedule being announced later today, and
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm excited. It's a fun day. I like it.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun schedule.
Sauce is heavily hinting that the Vikings are playing on Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's one of the two, huh?
Yep.
It is one of the two.
Oh my!
And I haven't seen the whole schedule, but I've been.
Well, I hope it's a home game. If we have to play on Christmas, I hope it's a home game.
It is. That's what I've been told. Yep.
What? You are
Breaking
sexy.
news.
And Christmas, that was revealed too, right?
That's what you've gathered.
That's what I've gathered. Yeah.
So you just kind of leaked that the Vikings are playing on Christmas Day.
I've gathered that.
That's what you've gathered.
Scooped it.
Could I see it?
I don't know. I'll show it to you. Hey,
Thanks.
hi, Kevin Gordon.
Kevin's here.
What up, baby?
Good morning, guys. How we doing, KG?
I hate these golf bets, but I get to see you, so I do it because I love them.
It's good fun. It is good. It's the PGA Championship. We're going to get up early every day. We're going to be able to watch. Sauce will be tweeting out all the negativity, and he's coming off a win, right?
Yeah,
I know.
He had the first pick.
House money, Sauce.
Guy Rory. Yep. I'm going to win more from Corey when the Stars win the cup.
Oh, who cares? Hey, KG.
Tell him about it.
KG, Program Password is a game that your partner really, really, really matters. If you don't have a good vibe, it's just not going to work.
100%.
There's been a time or two I'm like, man, Kevin Gorg is freaking terrible at this game. But then other times,
Wait a minute. Now, hold on.
But then other times, like what, was it a week ago? Last week,
Just
right?
last week.
You were fantastic.
Took down a little
You
beat.
were
She's the
fantastic.
best.
Yeah.
Like, she's the GOAT.
Yes, and I thought you were excellent. So it sometimes you just got to have the right vibe with your partner, man. You and Common were hitting and sticking.
Early on, I started out 1-4, but I got saddled with muss and fallness
Okay,
each twice.
See, your partner matters.
Forget the Vikings schedule. Tomorrow's the big announcement.
Yes.
The big reveal. Program
big
Password
reveal.
Invitational.
Right.
Nobody knows their partners. Nobody knows the schedule.
No.
And we don't play on Christmas.
No.
I don't think it's going to go that long.
And because he freaking moved to Utah, no charge this year.
No, that's a bonus for the rest of us.
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
Man.
You better be involved.
I'll tell
Carly
you
wants
what.
him.
You're involved. I've seen your name.
He likes to be married to multiple women. I don't know what to tell you.
That's the
death
place
sentence.
to do it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So that's tomorrow at what, 1:15 on the old
1:15,
Common Man program.
Ken is going to announce the pairings. He's been diligently trying to contact everybody, and he is the only one who knows the pairings. So,
which is great.
It is. He's keeping it a bigger secret than the Viking schedule. So there you go.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
No,
Are
that's
you guys
tomorrow.
going overseas for the back-to-back
No, we
Vikings
just
game?
talked about that.
We're talking about it.
Might be.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. Chris is for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has to.
I have
the
to.
team.
It's
It's
my
his
job.
duty.
I do it because I'm.
You love it.
You're a giver.
I love it, and I'm. You know, whatever they need.
Yeah. And it's a great time of year to go. I mean, it's end of September.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
October. Then you get the bye week after
How
that.
about this? What if I take like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off that week, or like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I just roll through Europe?
That'd be great.
You should.
On a train.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stopping in
It's the beauty of
Amsterdam
it.
3 or 4 times.
Yep.
Circling back.
Your mic's on.
Amsterdam's a wonderful city.
Damn right it is.
Had a chance to really explore.
No, you really haven't.
I don't know why you're whispering about Amsterdam. that makes it sound shady.
Creepy.
So
creepy.
In a good way.
Haven't been to Amsterdam.
Been down 3 streets 14 times.
Right. Think of the difference because like Amsterdam's a really good time. It's lovely versus Amsterdam's a really good time.
That's big difference.
Ride your bicycle around. And,
Yeah, sure.
it's all
Is
good.
that what you call it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Churn some butter.
Some butter.
Wow.
It's an Amish thing.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Man.
Tommy would love Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
Amsterdam would love Tommy.
He would never come
well
back.
said.
I don't think he'd make it back. I really don't think he'd
Well
make it
said.
back. I don't know.
Hey, I know this is supposed to be Vikings news, but we don't have a lot,
already
right?
did
It's just the schedule, right?
It's over.
Serious gambling question, Kevin Gorg.
Yes, sir.
So,
Do you have a
sovereignty
problem?
is not going to
Yes,
run
sir.
in the old Preakness, right?
Right.
So after that was announced, a lot of horse racing experts are saying it's finally time to change the schedule. That the schedule is the reason that these horses aren't running all 3 legs of the Triple Crown. Do you believe that's the case? And do you think if we gave it 4 or 5 weeks in between the Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont, that we would get horses like Sovereignty to run in all 3?
You might, but I don't think you can change the rules and move the goalpost. I don't believe in that. I never have. Triple Crown is hard. It's only happened X amount of times because it's so difficult, and we're not going to change it. And I get it. Back in the 60s and 70s, even into the 80s, horses ran more frequently. It's a different breed of horse now, and training methods are completely different. I still believe if you have a Triple Crown winner, they've got to run 3 races in 5 weeks. It's got to be the same sequence. It cannot change. And again, I respect Bill Mott, the trainer of Sovereignty. He's a Hall of Famer. His record as a trainer, and he's like a 25% trainer on an everyday basis. But when he comes back within 14 days, he's a 3% trainer. So that's just not the way his methods work. So they made the choice that was best for the horse. They'll come back in a loaded Belmont here in 3.5 weeks, but no, don't change the rules.
Amen.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. We can understand that, but it really does take the luster off.
It
the race.
does.
It's
It's just
that more than anyone. It's just
and it looks like a race this weekend where, and I'm going to talk about it with PA here in the studio here in a couple hours. Ed Olchek's going to join us, but the favorite in the Derby journalism, who ran a great race to run second to Sovereignty, he's going to be odds on Saturday, and it really does. I hate picking favorites. I hate touting it, but it looks like free money.
I can just tell you, journalism is dead.
What?
Not the horse.
Oh,
thank God.
My goodness, I was going to say.
Wow,
what just
Rosie.
happened?
Tricked us.
Oh, what a waste of a degree.
All right.
Yeah, horse racing's the best, man.
I love it.
Yeah, it is really cool. I like gambling. Again, we just got to get that dog track back.
Dog track.
Treat them like kings and bring it back.
Oh, exactly.
Dog tracks.
Hudson
Loved
was
it.
so much fun.
Hudson was so much fun.
What do you think of that?
Been to a
Gord?
few.
Can we do it?
I don't know if the dog track's going to come back, but I do know that Canterbury's going to open up on the 24th here. We've got a full summer of racing, so just come on down.
Come on
Terrific.
down.
Got your tout sheet going again?
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
We're going to have
Rosie.
picks. We're going to have all kinds of good
All
stuff
right.
out there
All
for you.
right.
Please,
Definitely.
guys, get out there. Forget the dog track. Come to the horse track.
What do we got to do to make it legal to bet on the corgi races? Because everybody loves them, but I don't have any action on it. That's not fun.
Side bets all the time happen in the press box when you come out on those dog days. I can't believe how many fans we get. Like, we could have the Derby winner out there this summer, Sovereignty running a race, and we'd get 10,000 fans. You tell people corgis are coming, and it's 15,000 every single time. They go bananas. It's crazy.
Man, people love dogs.
They do.
And gambling.
What's not to love?
Yeah,
I love
gambling.
doggies.
Gambling's the best.
All
We
right.
should do some.
KFAN.com/watch. The room is filling up. I see Alexis Pearson there. I see Michael J. Mussman. He looks like he's in his garage. There's John Bonus. Carly Zucker is here. Mark Parrish is here. Kevin Gorg is here. Mark Rosen is here. Who else is on the
Lawyer Lambert.
stream? Is that
He may
Lawyer
have
Lambert from the
passed out.
cabin there?
No.
Tommy, Carly, and Chris have a shot at the number 1 pick. They're going to be in the
Yeah.
Power Trip Golf Lottery.
Come on now.
Sauce thinks the NBA Draft Lottery is rigged. We'll see if the if the Power Trip Golf Bet one is rigged when we come back. The other 2 go back into the hopper and could go all the way to the bottom again. We'll see. Something like 16 people after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Does friendly have a taste? If it does, it's probably like Hello's peppermint-flavored anti-plaque and whitening toothpaste. Brush away plaque, show tartar who's boss, and remove surface stains to naturally whiten. Hello's thoughtful and flavor-forward products make brushing your teeth feel like a confetti-filled bathroom dance party. So say hello to Hello with the always cruelty-free, never tested on animals toothpaste that's made to spread smiles. Visit HelloProducts.com and let Hello add some everyday yay into your life.
Okay, have you heard about this? Last year, Degree changed the formula for their Cool Rush deodorant. Their fans rebelled and wanted the old scent back. And Degree listened. That doesn't happen often.
They admitted that they effed up and are bringing the original Cool Rush scent back. And it's exactly how you remember it. Cool, crisp, and fresh. There's a reason it's the #1 men's antiperspirant and is back in Walmart, Target, and other stores for under $4.
So try it and see what the fuss is about. Head to your local stores to try the OG Cool Rush for yourself.
Beauty inspires beauty. And the striking Kohler Veil Smart Toilet inspired creative director and fashion designer Laura Kim to create a stunning couture dress. Design changes everything. Veil Smart Toilet in honed black. Only from Kohler. Find out more about the partnership from Kohler with Laura Kim at Kohler.com.
Get ready for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Tom Cruise strikes once again, performing his own jaw-dropping stunts. From scaling some of the most complex and dangerous sequences, Cruise's dedication to thrilling action is unmatched. With breathtaking locations like the Arctic, South Africa, and the UK, this finale promises unforgettable moments. Themes of loyalty, friendship, and sacrifice bring Ethan Hunt's journey full circle. The cast is stellar, featuring Haley Atwell, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Angela Bassett, and more. Experience epic edge-of-your-seat cinema. See Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning in theaters May 23rd.